Hello, welcome to Daily News from Martyrdom TV. Scholarly sessions of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi during nights of Ramadan in Holy Qom. The residence of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hussaini Shirazi, a prominent religious authority, hosts a series of scholarly sessions during the blessed month of Ramadan 1446 AH in the holy city of Qom. The nightly gatherings draw dozens of scholars, religious figures, and seminary students. These sessions run daily throughout the sacred month and feature in-depth discussions on a range of topics including Islamic jurisprudence, history, ethics, and culture. The meetings aim to foster intellectual exchange and reflection among attendees. Viewers worldwide can tune in to these live broadcasts via Martyrdom Global Network, other Shia satellite channels, the Al-Shirazi app, and TV boxes. The sessions air at 10:30 p.m. Qom local time. Ongoing Ramadan visits of Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi in Kuwait. As part of his Ramadan engagement, Sayyid Ahmad Shirazi, the son of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hussaini Shirazi, met with Sayyid Mujtaba Mehri and members of the Safar family. He also visited the members of the Al-Trim Diwaniya and the family of the late Haj Habib Mirza Hussain. These visits aim to strengthen religious and social ties during the blessed month of Ramadan. Alawi mourning ceremonies at the office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Najaf. The office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hussaini Shirazi in Najaf held its annual mourning ceremonies to mark the martyrdom anniversary of the commander of the faithful, Imam Ali, peace be upon him. Over 5 nights, religious scholars, teachers, students, and believers gathered for this event. Sheikh Muhammad Hassan al-Duksan delivered sermons focusing on the oppression and tribulations faced by Imam Ali, peace be upon him. These commemorations are among the most significant annual programs organized by the Najaf office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Night of Qadr and Martyrdom Commemoration in Basra office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. To mark the 23rd night of Ramadan and the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, the Basra office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosted a spiritual gathering. Religious, cultural, and community leaders joined Alawi mourners in honoring this sacred night through worship and mourning ceremonies. Commemorating Imam Ali's martyrdom and the second night of Qadr in Karbala. According to reports, the Karbala office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi held its second and third mourning gatherings for the martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. Sayyid Adnan Jalokhan and Sayyid Muhammad Saleh Ghazwini delivered sermons on the virtues and tribulations of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. Dozens of scholars, religious figures, and believers participated in a special devotional acts for the second night of Qadr. Observing the nights of Qadr at Imamayn Al-Kadhim Al-Hadi Mosque in Kuwait. Al-Imamayn Al-Kadhim Al-Hadi Mosque, affiliated with the religious authority in Kuwait, hosted hundreds of worshippers during the sacred night of Qadr in the holy month of Ramadan 1446 AH. Attendees marked the nights with the mourning ceremonies for the martyrdom of the commander of the faithful, Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and performed the special prayers and rituals of these blessed nights. The mosque operates under the supervision of Sheikh Yusuf Mullah Hadi, a representative of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Night of Qadr ceremonies at the Yasin Mosque in Hussainiya in Sydney, Australia. During the nights of Qadr and the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, the Yasin Mosque in Hussainiya in Sydney, Australia, affiliated with the religious authority, welcomed Alawi mourners. These events began with congregational prayers, followed by recitation of Ziyarat Ashura, Dua Iftar, a Quranic recitation, religious lectures, and special acts of worship for the nights of Qadr. Annual Iftar gathering at Imam Hussain Hussainiya in Beirut, Lebanon. The Imam Hussain ibn Ali Hussainiya in Beirut, affiliated with the religious authority, hosted its annual Iftar gathering. This event was attended by Shia believers and followers of the Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, held in a spiritual atmosphere of unity and fellowship. Women's observance of Qadr nights and martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Kadhimiya. Hundreds of women participated in ceremonies commemorating Imam Ali's martyrdom and the Qadr nights at the Qasr Zahra Hussainiya in Kadhimiya. Organized by the women's section, these events included religious lectures, mourning rituals, and special acts of worship for the nights of Qadr. Fourth round of aid distribution by Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's office in Mazar-i-Sharif. Continuing its charitable efforts, the office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Mazar-i-Sharif, Afghanistan, distributed food packages to hundreds of needy and orphan families on Sunday, 22nd of Ramadan. Conducted in cooperation with the Misbah al-Hussein Charity Foundation, this initiative aims to support vulnerable groups and promote solidarity during Ramadan. Qadr night observances in Madagascar by centers affiliated with the religious authority. Centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadr Hussain Shirazi in Mahajanga City, Madagascar, hosted special ceremonies for the nights of Qadr and the Martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him. The Ahlul Bayt Center and the Sultan al-Muallifin student dormitory welcomed believers who gathered for prayers, supplications, morning rituals, and acts of worship, fostering a deeply spiritual atmosphere. Conclusion of Alawi morning ceremonies in Baghdad's Ahlul Bayt Islamic Thought Center. The Ahlul Bayt Islamic Thought Center in Baghdad held 3 days of mourning for Imam Ali, peace be upon him. 7 preachers delivered speeches and eulogists recited lamentations expressing love and devotion for Imam Ali, peace be upon him. These ceremonies were marked by a profound sense of grief and reverence. 23rd night of Ramadan observed at Grand Ayatollah Shirazi Global Center in Montreal, Canada. The 3rd night of Qadr was observed at the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi Center in Montreal, Canada, with believers gathering for worship. The evening began with congregational prayers and Iftar, followed by Quran recitation and a lecture by Sheikh Saleh Sibway on the significance of Night of Qadr and the spiritual connection with God. Sayyid Musa Ali concluded the program with the recitation of Dua Joshan Al-Kabir. Recent activities of Najaf Center for Strategic Studies. On the anniversary of Imam Ali's martyrdom, the Center for Strategic Studies in Najaf, affiliated with the religious authority, held its annual commemoration on the 21st night of Ramadan. Cultural, religious, and social figures participated in this significant night. Additionally, the Center's Economic Affairs Department held a forum titled The Path to Iraq's Development, Infrastructure Growth, and Geo-Economic Integration, with Dr. Dirgham Khalid as the speaker, and moderated by Professor Zaid Al-Anzi. Summary of discussions in the scholarly session of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi on the night of 24th Ramadan 1446. In the 19th session of the series of scholarly sessions of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, an attendee asked about the thick vapor entering the throat while fasting. His Eminence cited Urwatul Wadqa stating that inhaling thick dust, vapor, or smoke invalidates fasting unless it happens unintentionally. He added that this ruling is based on obligatory precaution and non-thick dust should also be avoided as a precaution. Other topics discussed included the obligatory salutation in prayer, handling excess or deficiency in prayer, Quran recitation, prioritizing prayer over breaking the fast, reliance on non-Hijri calendars, marriage during the waiting period, errors in divorce pronouncements, the ruling on dancing, and the B-roll of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Najaf.